feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Alright, ladies and gents, we are in a 2002 Camaro LS1. Has some sort of stage 3 camshaft stall converter and no cats. Pretty much about it. Stock trans. We're getting ready to do our first pull. I've been doing some drivability on the MAF side and I've got it pretty close, but we're kind of curious to see where it's making. I've fixed a ton of the tune issues that whoever has previously tuned it to get it running with this setup. I'm just gonna put it out there. He had no idea what he's doing. So I have gone back and returned a lot of it back to stock, so the timing map that's in it should be stock, and a lot of everything else is stock. So so far we've cleaned up a lot, trying to get the MAF side good. Got the wideband hooked up on the dyno, so we're gonna go ahead and do our first pull. Is that on base?
348.
348. So I made 348. I'll go ahead and we'll revise it and we'll come back. Alright, so we're going to do our second pull. I pulled 10% of fuel out at wide open. Looked like the wideband was reading about 11. Really low 11. So I took 10% out to see if we can get it closer to the target. And we're going to video it, make sure that it's actually hitting 11s. So let's do this.
.351s, we were in the 12s, so we're still a little rich, but
351.
he only took a few percent of fuel out because it was really rich. It was 11.0s last time.
Can we watch it?
We want 12s, so he wants to get in the 13 range. So the more we do that, we're going to pick up a few more horsepower, and then we're going to put some timing into it and get a lot more stuff.
Alright guys, so I went in and added some timing, and we're going to do another pull. The air-fuel ratio is pretty close. I pulled about 3% out. Hopefully we're a lot closer. See what this one makes. Alright guys, so we raised the limiter up a little bit more from 6,500 to 6,800. It looks like the graph is still wanting to carry, so I'm just curious to see if it's still trying to make power up that high. And I left the fueling alone because I got to be mindful that we're reading it at the tailpipe, so it'd probably be leaner in the pipe versus back there. So right now it's targeting about 12.6, 12.7, which should be just more than fine. And then I've gone from 26 to 28 degrees, see if that's going to pick up any power. See what happens. And these are still in second gear. Huh? Alright, here we go.
Same torque, 362. Picking up a couple every time.
Well, so it's the green line there?
Green, yeah.
Look, it's still going.
It's still going.
But I don't want to rev it any higher because this tranny's stock.
Yeah, I don't want to take it stuck.
Still trying to build power there. So even revving it, let me stop the log so I can see where I stopped, because I know I let out because I didn't want to hit the limiter.
Yeah. Yeah, you went a little further. It still was flattening out, making power.
Yeah, I let out at 6750.
67, yeah.
So right before it hit the limiter.
It's got to be right there, 7, like probably 7, but what did you set it to?
6800 is where the limiter's at. All right, guys, so I'm going to do one more. I think we're just going to call it good there and just tune it, or leave it tuned strictly on the mass airflow sensor for now because we're running out of time. I'll have him bring it back. But I'm going to put it in drive, and I'm just going to see if the computer is going to be able to shift it when I command it to, and we'll get a little bit more data on a couple other parameters that I want to change and make sure that we're within ballpark. And then from there, I'll probably call it a day on this one.
Turbo EG. This one is Maya's. It's a pretty awesome car that he's had for a very, very long time. Sweet little car. Makes a good amount of power.
Sounds way better at idle already.
finished up. We made the final numbers of what? It was
362.
362.
and 497.
So overall, pretty happy with that, considering it's just a camshaft and a stall converter. I mean, we don't have long tubes and the exhaust isn't fully done and all that. So overall, pretty happy with the power numbers out of that. Definitely get some long tubes on it. And I think we should probably get hit 400 out of it with the right parts. But for what it is, it's good. So I mean, overall, what do you think? Because we went for that ride along.
Oh yeah, it definitely picked up. I mean, it barely wanted to run.
So I mean, yeah, it runs good. I was actually impressed that it dead hooked.
Oh yeah, no, I was really impressed by that. I thought it was gonna.
I mean, it dead hooked.
It was fun. It puts you in your seat for sure.
So yeah, I think we'll just call that a wrap on this guy, and hopefully he'll bring it back here pretty soon so I can finish ironing out all the drivability part of it, and maybe make some more power. Looks like the dyno key's turning out finally.
Maybe if we're lucky.
Keep trying.
Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Make sure to keep it crazy, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world fine? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.